Hi there, I'm Zoot Java. Today I'd like to talk about the February 19th Democratic debate in Nevada. Particularly, I'm going to focus on Elizabeth Warren's ferocious attack on Mike Bloomberg. The facts are right off the bat. Warren came out swinging at Bloomberg by stating she wanted to be clear who they were running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. She then said, and no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump, I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg. At this point, the crowd could be heard cheering in shocked amazement that she began in this manner. She then said, Democrats are not going to win if we have a nominee who has a history of hiding his tax returns, of harassing women, and who has a history of supporting racist policies like redlining and stop and frisk. She went on to say, look, I'll support whoever the Democratic nominee is, but understand this, Democrats will take a huge risk if we just substitute one arrogant billionaire for another. This country has worked for a long time for the rich and left everyone else in the dirt. It is time to have a president who will be on the side of working families and to get out there and fight for them. That is why I am in this race, and that is how I will beat Donald Trump. End quote. Mike Bloomberg was standing at the podium right beside Warren and glared straight ahead stone-faced, didn't even make one flinch of a move towards saying anything at all to discount anything that she had said or to even try to defend himself in the slightest. Now for my opinion on this. Warren has been screwing up on a number of things. She's been caught in a number of lies about herself and the policies she's stolen from Bernie Sanders' platform. As usual, she also hasn't presented a very solid method of paying for all the socialist ideas that she's running on. Her attack on Bloomberg reminded me of the way Tulsi Gabbard hacked Kamala Harris to ribbons simply by stating the truth. Mainly it's because Warren for once didn't have to resort to bending the truth, as the 78-year-old Bloomberg has had a lot of years to bury himself by shooting off his mouth, providing Warren with her much-needed ammunition against him. With this possibly knocking Bloomberg down a few pegs for being the nominee and helping to advance a sinking Warren, she may be trying to look down the road and weave this into a strategy to use against Donald Trump should she get the nomination. The problem, besides having Trump being the incumbent running on a strong economy with more people at work or back at work, is the skeletons in her closet that Trump will wave around like a checkered flag at a car race. Not to mention that when they tried to trash Trump for his lifestyle in the past, people didn't care and voted for him anyway, because he did not deny it. They'll care even less a second time around that they're doing better and the country's doing better. Maybe she knew that this was only going to work against Bloomberg and not Trump, because having their cake and eating it too, Democrat voters already hate Trump, and she may not want to poke the sleeping bear should she get the nomination. She doesn't do very well when not reading a scripted speech, and Trump is just the guy to rattle her should she go and attempt up against him. Now, for the part in which you've all been waiting for, my signature bad joke. Sometimes fame is just a matter of dying at the right time. Okay. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of more of my words of wisdom. And spread my content across all your social media as it gets squashed by all the usual suspects. Until later, have a Java on Zoot.